Beautiful day to be a man. Great to see all the moderators. Great to see you, Jay. Shout out to all the guys ready to learn. Shout out to brother Bone Free from Argentina. We got guys across the globe, man, ready for this good work, this good wisdom. Shout out to Jeff Hill, who's 25 in college, came at the perfect time. Shout out to Mr. Marco Maziak. It's never too late. That's always fishing to see. Guys, this is going to be a very good video. Shout out to G Money. Great to see you. All the moderators in here. Shout out to Utopia 39. Let's get this work, man. How to be the man every woman wants. Because let's be honest. The reason why most men are in the manosphere and most men are here is because they want women. You can be red pill, rainbow pill, yellow, pink, green. Let's just be honest. Every man is in the manosphere for some shape, form, or fashion. It's because they want to get better with women, or a lot of men don't know how to. They don't know how to be the man every woman wants. Now, here's the thing. This title is very catchy. Shout out to Anthony Hanks. This title is very catchy for you guys because guys are like, oh, every woman is going to want me. No, not every woman is not going to want you per se. I should say every woman is not going to choose you. But the better you cultivate skills, the more masculine you are, the more positive, attractive traits that you display, you have a much, much higher chance of not just getting the woman you want or getting women, but actually keeping them. That's why a lot of guys say, man, why don't you talk about purpose on your channel or on this podcast? Well, why don't you ask your other buddies that you subscribe to talk about your plan of action? Shout out to Cougar Killer. And that's what we're going to talk about in this live stream, part of it. Great to see you, Cougar Killer. See, to be a man that every woman wants, and I've been with a lot of women, pretty much every ethnicity. I've been with Asian, white, Hispanic, black, you name it. I've been to many countries. Been to Philippines. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Japan. Been to China. Been to Australia. Been to South Korea. See, I'm a well-traveled guy, unlike most content creators you listen to. By way of the U.S. Navy. Shout out to all my veterans out there. So what needs to happen is you need to tune in and keep your ears open and get your notepad ready. Shout out to Andre Jones. I'm going to tell you how to be the man every woman wants. Now, the first thing first is you need to look within. Too many men are so used to pointing the finger at women. Right? They're used to pointing the finger at women. They're used to saying, well, she's done this to me, or all women are this, or all women are that. First thing first, guys will say, oh, women are hypergamous. This is why I'm not going to deal with them. Well, why don't you use the hypergamy to your advantage? See, hypergamy doesn't bother me. Because I know there's two sides to hypergamy. I know women want a man who's successful, driven, ambitious. But at the same time, are they capable of getting that man and keeping him? So why not level up, become better, use hypergamy to your advantage instead of having a gripe about it and being frustrated about it? Be on your purpose, become better, become wealthy, have multiple streams of income so you can attract and use that hypergamy that most guys in the manosphere complain about. See, the men who are on their purpose and on their mission and they're progressing in life, hypergamy doesn't bother them. Hypergamy only bothers the men who are not getting the results that they want with women. So what they do is they just automatically blame it on hypergamy, as opposed to looking within and saying, what do I need to do to become better? What is my purpose in life after my 9-to-5 job? What am I doing to become a more complete man each and every day, each and every week? If you have a question, hit the super chat, please. See, when you're women can be hypergamous. Shout out to Julius Thompson. Yes, they're hypergamous, but a man can be hypergamous too. See, this is what they don't talk about in the manosphere. See, if you're a man on your purpose and you are leveling up, guess what? You're going to weed out all those women. Because you're going to be like, I can't accept this sort of type of woman. I can't accept this bad behavior. I can't accept this woman who's overweight, who has all these issues. Shout out to Austin HD. As you upgrade and level up in life and you become better, not just physically, but mentally, financially, what's going to happen is you're going to naturally be hypergamous. You're going to naturally just smash a chick and get rid of her. You're going to naturally hang out, hook up with a girl once, twice, maybe 3 times and say, you know what? Listen, I got to get rid of you. You're going to have to ghost women. Today, don't talk about this, man. You're going to have to get rid of women. As you level up in life, as you become better, as you get out there, out and about, and you start interacting, you're going to start having to ghost women. See, they don't talk about this in the manosphere, do they? Oh, the woman's the big bad boogeyman. She gonna get me? Nah, she ain't gonna get you. See, the enemy is within you. That's where it's at. You're not gonna deal with time wasters. This is why I love hypergamy. I love being in the top 20 and 30%. And I can proudly say that Darius is in the top 20 and 30%. Not to beat my chest in. But when you do the things you're supposed to do to become better, and you're hitting on all 3 phases of life, mentally, not just internal growth, but learning, financially, you're making money, you have multiple streams of income. And physically, you're working out, you're running, you're jogging, you're eating right. Hypergamy is just going to be natural to us men as well. You're going to meet women, you're going to hang out with them, you're going to hook up, and you're going to be like, that was cool. You might hook up one more time, then you're going to get rid of them. Then you got to get rid of them. You got to get rid of them. Smash, how old am I? I'm 31 years old. Shout out to Mr. Friend Perea, Aaron Perea. He says, thank you for reminding me to stay on my purpose, bro. I was straight simping for like half of 2020. Yes, sir, man. Thank you for contributing. How is male hypergamy defined in this space? See, nobody defines it. Hit the super chat and I'll explain that. Red pill steroids can be easily get women. Right? So if you want to be the woman if you want to be the man that every woman wants, you can't just say, well, just ignore them. Isn't that like common in the red pill space? Oh, just ignore women. They'll come to you. If I hear that one more time, we'll take calls in a bit. You guys, you can't just ignore women. They will never, ever, 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 ever come to you. I know guys tell you that. Chase excellence, not women. Well, why don't they tell you how to interact with women? A lot of guys say, oh, ignore women and destroy their ego. They don't care about you, son. They don't care about if you ignore them. See, what's happening is, if you want to be the man every woman wants, you got to put yourself out there. You got to learn to interact with women. Women are not going to approach you, son. I hate to break it to you. They're not. Maybe in high school if they need to borrow your homework. That's the only approaching you're really going to get. If they're in high school during passing period and she says, hey, can I borrow a pencil or pen? That's the only approaching you're going to really get in your life. Listen, make a video on how to interact with women. If you go to my main channel, there's the video when it pops up. I interact with women on my main channel. See, guys, a lot of guys want me to start cold approach on my main channel where I have a video basically doing that, where I'm asking women, what are the first 3 things you notice about a guy? The reason why guys love cold approach videos and pickup artist videos is because they don't want to get out there and interact with women themselves. We got to listen. Y'all know we're going to eat on this channel. y'all know on the podcast we're going to eat, we're going to dive deep. See, the reason why a lot of guys want me, put on the camera, dearest. Let's see you cold approach women. There's already been women in my videos. But what's happening is you don't want to get out there. You don't want to interact. You don't want to talk. So you want to live vicariously through these pickup artists and dating coaches and guys like myself. It's almost like watching adult films. Yeah, we're going to get deep. Be kind of sore too. Hey, start stretching out, y'all. Hey, start stretching out. Start stretching out. Listen, we're going to get deep, man. This is why a lot of guys watch these pickup artist videos and say, oh, look, he approaching that woman. He talking to that woman. Man, that's just like you watching an adult film. And you watching that guy sleep with that woman. Man, she look good, man. Wow, you click on an adult film. Man, ooh, you type in what genre you want, and you just sit back and watch. That's the exact same thing. You get a dopamine hit, as opposed to you getting out there. I can have women in every single one of my videos. It doesn't bother me interacting and getting women. It would never bother me. It's easy. It's effortless. Somebody say, we are in 2020. Women should also approach men. Well, guess what? That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because they're passive. They're feminine. They cannot help it. If you have a question, hit the super chat. I'm not answering it. I keep telling you that. So what needs to happen is you need to say, man, if I want to be the complete man, for starters, I have to acknowledge what's wrong with me. Now, a lot of guys say, well, girls approaching me, they'll approach me all the time. No, I hate to break it to you. Just because they ask, hey, can I borrow a pencil or pen? I'm about to be late for class. Or if they say, hey, did you finish that assignment? Or, hey, can I copy your homework? That's not them approaching you. They just need something from you. So when you guys say, oh, women approach me all the time, I promise you they don't. I've been on many continents. As a matter of fact, women in the Western culture in America, they're a little more likely to approach you because they're so masculine. So when you go overseas in different countries, they definitely ain't approaching you. No, they're not. They're not going to approach you. They're not going to, because they're passive. Listen, you guys have to understand, in order to get good with women and be the man every woman wants, you have to understand and accept their nature first and foremost. You got to say, you know what? I understand these different things about women. I know I can't change a woman's nature, so what I need to do is learn different skills to adapt to be able to get what I want. If you have any questions, hit the super chat. I'm not answering them. I say it about 20 times. I'm not going to say it no more. Shut the Bob Spanch. Girls want to test my masculinity via goofy behavior. They want confirmation that they have to be submissive to me. Better decision is ignore or to become more rude in the situation. For starters, shut the Bob Spanch. If a woman is acting goofy or she's being wishy-washy, the last thing you want to do is participate in the goofiness. So I'll give you an example. Let's say a woman says, oh, I can't make it today. I'm sorry. What you don't want to do, like some dudes do, they say, oh, okay, all right, and they try to get her back and have a vendetta against her and try to schedule another meetup, then flake just like she did. Don't do that. Or a lot of guys, they get upset and say, see, I told you, man, you just wasted my time. Don't do that. I always teach stoicness, being calm, using logic. Stand in your masculine frame. And how you stay in your masculine frame, Mr. Bob Spanch, when a woman is acting goofy and trying to test your masculinity, You know what you do? You don't uh, push back. You just be cool and go about your business. Because you have to let her know I am not phased as a man, but I'm not going to let you try to break me or try to just pester me and bother me because you don't have a life, female. So what you do is you keep it moving. You move around. You go to another woman. You deal with another one. And guess what's going to happen? She will eventually see that, this guy, he's not like all the other guys. See, this is part of this live stream. He's not like all the thirsty guys that I could get over on or pester or bother. Let me become more attracted to him. She can't help it. She got to come back to you and want to be with you more and more and more. And she want to hang out with you and get with you because she understands you're not that type of guy. This is how you beat women at their own game. This is how you be the man every woman wants, by not being bothered by her games, her silliness, her flakiness, her goofiness. Can you call it out? Yeah, but let's be honest. Women ain't, they don't get it. The only time they get it is when you ignore them. Hey, if you guys see any people asking questions, don't respond back to those questions. Because I told guys, if you have any questions, hit the super chat. So moderators, make sure you moderate, please. Guys trying to get over and sneak one in so the comment section can get back to them. No. Being the man every woman wants requires you to understand yourself. So first and foremost, you got to understand yourself. I said women, but you got to understand yourself first. Then you got to understand women. Because here's the thing a lot of guys are doing. They're understanding women and female nature. And then when they start interacting with women and getting with them, then they get frustrated. And they're like, man, y'all ain't acting right. That's because you were never on your purpose. You were never you weren't who you said you were. So when she does test you, you pop out of your frame and she got you. They fold under pressure while they're in the field. They say, because you don't know who you are. And you understand hypergamy and female nature and solipsism and all this other stuff. But then all the woman has to do is push one button and you jump out of pocket. Somebody said female nature is not about not about their nature. Shout out to Mr. Mac1_Roy. Thank you for contributing those 5 shekels, brother. If you have any questions, hit the super chat. He said, what's a good way to break the ice on a woman you don't know? Well, it depends on where you're at. I'll talk about it more on the Patreon. And guys, if you have not become a patron, give me a second. Let me put the Patreon link up. I'll talk about it more on the Patreon. Become a patron, man. Get on the next level game tier. But briefly, how to break the ice with a woman. You gotta ask yourself, where are you? Okay, great. I'm just got you say out in public in the mall. What store you're at? Ask yourself, are you at give me a store. Let's say you're at AT&T store or a Sprint or a Verizon store. And they just came out with the iPhone 12. Here's how you break the ice. Oh man, I hope they didn't run out of enough iPhone 12s. And you direct that conversation and that comment towards her so she can look and she can say, oh, I know, I'm glad I'm getting in here getting one myself. He said, yeah, what's your name? And she says, my name's Sarah. I don't know why Sarah always comes to mind. So my name's Darius. How long you been with AT&T? She said, I've been with them for 3-4 years. You said, I just signed up not too long ago. You live in the area? Yeah, I live about 20 minutes from there. Oh, cool. Listen, Shit, heck, since we both AT&T customers, why not both of us get together and hang out? She'll say, oh, that'd be cool. And you just, okay, let me unlock my phone. Boop, 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 boop. Here you go. And you just give her your phone, and she'll, boop, boop, boop. Oh, cool, listen, I gotta, let me get over here and get my phone. I'm gonna get back to shop and do what I gotta do. Listen, I'll shoot you a text later. You say, okay, cool, and you go about your business. Surroundings area. But I'll talk about this more on the Patreon. That's why you guys got to get on it, man. Join the Patreon. I love a woman that wants me so much close to her, but I believe she sees me as a friend. Hit the super chat. It's nice getting older. We can pick the young ones before they sleep around. Yeah, that's just one example because I've practiced that over and over again. I've interacted with tons of women. There's the hero we need but don't deserve. Shout out from North Africa. So the man women want, it comes in all type of facets. But ultimately, what it encompasses is you loving yourself. A lot of guys, he said, do I have background in sales? I feel like sales folks have the best game. I did some sales a little bit, for like a little bit. That was a while back. It was like 8 months. But what needs to happen is you just need to practice interacting with women. Practice talking. I told you guys, just go out somewhere. Because what needs to happen first and foremost, you need to practice being around a lot of people. You need to practice being around a lot of commotion. Go to the malls on Friday, Saturday, afternoonish, 11, 12, 1 p.m. Be around people. Immerse yourself and baptize yourself and be around men, women, all ethnicities and cultures, so you can get used to being around people. Because here's the thing, when you see that woman, it's not, there's not going to be a high chance of nobody's going to be around. So when you immerse yourself around a whole bunch of people and you see a woman you like, you won't be looking around and saying, oh, is anybody watching me talk to this girl? Is anybody watching me? No, you just focus on the conversation and interaction that you guys have, whether other people watching. I've interacted with women. It's crazy how it is. I've talked to women in the mall or wherever place, and other women try to eavesdrop on the conversation. And when we exchange contact information, those women came, I just finished shopping, and other women that was kind of around, they start to come by me as well. You know why? Because they like the confident man, and they want to see what I was about. They said, oh, I overheard him talking to that other girl. Let me see if he'd give me an opportunity. I hope he talked to me. I'm telling you, you have to face your fears. So let me bump back into what I was saying, what I started to say a couple seconds ago. See, you have to love your life. If you don't love your life, why would she want to be with you, son? Why would she like you? Shout out to Money Mike, great to see you, brother. Why would she want to interact with you? Why would she want to talk to you? Why would she want to hang out? Why would she? Why would she want to see you every weekend? If you just go to work and then you watch Red Pill content and you go home. You go to work, you listen to Red Pill content and you go home. Yeah, you have a little purpose and whatnot. You got your job and maybe you have maybe some sad thing you're working on. But when a woman comes around, she's going to say, okay, hey, what are we going to do? Are you playing checkers? Are you playing Uno? I mean, what are you doing? So a lot of guys say, oh, focus on your purpose. Yeah, you can have your purpose, but after you work at the plant or you work at the warehouse or you work construction, when you get off, she ain't gonna want to hear about, construction and tools and the job that y'all almost finished. Yeah, she'll hear a little bit, but after that, she'll like, okay, so what's next? See, this is why guys, when they say chase excellence and chase your purpose, okay, what fun things are you doing outside of that? See, they don't talk about this in the red pill spirit. They say, oh, chase your purpose. You're boring, boy. You're boring. You're literally boring because you go to your job and you come home. You can work 70, 80 hours a week. That's all you got? That's all the life you got? Do you have any other hobbies? Are you in some sort of men's league or co-ed league of some sort? You're not interesting. So yeah, you making money. Yeah, you making moves. But after that, what do you do on your leisure? Do you read books? Do you play chess? What do you do? Do you get into martial arts? Do you go to the gym? Do you run a marathon? I mean, what's interesting about you besides your quote unquote purpose? See, yeah, they don't want to talk about this, man. Just get on your purpose. Okay, what else is there to you? Because hey, even as a man, if we trying to hang out, I'm saying, okay, so I'm like, hey, let's go do this. So what you getting into? Oh man, I just got off work. Nothing. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, bro. Cool. Yeah, I just got off work. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just about to drink a beer and watch TV. You gotta be fun. Ooh, but chase excellence, right? These guys in the manosphere got y'all chasing excellence, which I probably highly doubt that most dudes are doing this. Chasing excellence, and then after that, you like, okay, where are the girls at? Where are the women at? You ain't going to a festival. You ain't going to a carnival. You ain't going down to walk at the beach. I know a lot of y'all live in Miami and Cali. I live in Chicago, and listen, I'm trying to take advantage of everything. It was like 70 degrees the past, 4 days. If y'all saw my Snapchat, I'm outside downtown. See guys, a lot, how it really starts, it's not just you straight up approaching women. Give you an example. And yes, this live stream is staying up. Give you an example. Everybody has swam in a pool before, right? Everybody has swam at the beach. What happens when you see that water? You don't just, some people do, they just totally jump in. But majority of people, they kind of walk and they like, oh, let me tiptoe because this kind of cold. Me, I'm not a swimmer like that. So you just, kind of tiptoe just to get it, just to ease yourself in, and you probably cover your nuts, and you look around and your stomach, you just, and you finally get in, and you mad. And when you get in, how you feel? It don't feel as bad. But too many guys just want to run and just plunge in. You can do that. That's not the best way to go. Ease yourself in. It's just like you interact with women. If you want to be the man every woman wants, you got to practice being around people. Because guess what? If you want that attractive woman, she's around people often. Attractive women around people. Even if you met her on a dating app, she's around people as well eventually. So if you think, well, I'm just going to chase sex, women going to knock on my door. They don't care about you. What do you have going on? Work life is fine. What do you got going on outside of that? And it don't even cost much. You could just say, hey, I'm going for a walk downtown. I'm about to get some ice cream. Want to come? Do you know how many women would love that? If you have a question, hit the super chat. I'm not even going to acknowledge your comment. I know you, whoever talking. See, this talking about being the man every woman wants. Get up, put your shoes on, put a jacket and a shirt on, and all you have to do is say, "Hey, I'm going downtown for a walk." Oh, you going downtown? It's pretty easy. But you have to first and foremost get out there. Stop sitting in the house on these weekends, weekend after weekend. Now, yeah, you can sit here and there, but go to a park. I know some of y'all living on the West Coast or down south, so I know it's warm. I live in Chicago, so I know. Listen, you got to really pick your spots. I'm always looking at the weather. I'm always looking, and so I know the weather gonna be trash for the most part. So I'm planning my going out days. Basically, it's gonna be 43 degrees tomorrow. Next Friday, not this Friday, it's gonna be 57 and partly cloudy. Okay, cool. I can work with that. Y'all, man, I was in San Diego when I was in the Navy for 4 months. Man, the weather was so good. What needs to happen is you need to start getting out. And you can listen. You can listen to all the red pill content creators you want to. You can subscribe to this guy about No Nut November. You can subscribe to this guy talking about semen retention. You can subscribe and listen to this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. You can get on red pill forums. You can do all these different things. But until you take the step forward and make things happen and go outside and get out around people, what's going to happen is you're still going to be wanting that feminine touch, that feminine companionship, that sex, and you're never going to get it. You're not going to get it. It's all a little way to put in the work. But you have to want to. Everybody gets a thumbs up if you appreciate the content. I'm just being honest. But guess what? Nobody wants to. People in the guys in the manosphere, they don't want to hear this type of rhetoric because it's not comfortable. If you listen to most guys in the manosphere, it's usually, this is how I know there's no growth. It's usually chase excellence, not women. It's always really avoiding and running away. His thing, most women don't even want a finished product like that. They just want a dude who's fun, who loves himself. It all comes back to loving yourself. Guys, no woman, I'm trying to think. When I focused on myself and I enjoyed myself, there's going to be rarely, if ever, women that like straight up don't want to be with you anymore. That's what I noticed. Because they understand, oh, this guy's having fun. The only time a woman will really leave you is one, you don't have any respect for yourself. And two, it all comes back full circle. You don't love yourself. So if you're not having fun and you're not loving life, why would she want to be around you? Why? I wouldn't want to be around you. Now to the part that every man loves. You have to be willing to walk away. We all know guys love that. Walk away from, guys, I can make a video on the main channel tomorrow. The power of walking away from women, part 2. You know how many views that'll get? I pick my spots. I pick my spots well. I know what gets guys rolling and going and whoo. But what happens when it comes time to interact with women? Where's that stuff? Where's those type of content? How to cultivate and have conversations. How to smile. If you want a woman to fall in love with you, you got to love yourself first. first. You have to put yourself first. Guys, if you notice, who do women fall in love with? They don't fall in love with men who love them first. Matter of fact, I was talking to a chick yesterday. I said, listen, the reason why you're investing like this, and I broke it down. I said, because your love for me as a man is totally different from my love for you. So if I as a man were to take you out tonight and take you to all these and do all this stuff, you're going to be like, okay, what's next? As opposed to me as a man, if you say, hey, let's go out tonight, I'm not going to take your gesture, what you did for me, for granted. That's because I don't have an insatiable appetite to want more. I'm not a woman. Straight up, I was having this conversation with a woman last night. This is why you got to love yourself first and be selfish. Not because you're an evil guy. It's because a woman cannot love you like you love yourself. A woman cannot love you like you would love her. This is why you putting yourself number one will cause her to want to be with you, because it's going to cause her to want to invest more into you, as opposed to the nice guy giving and giving and giving, and guess what? He almost always gets rejected. That's because women have an insatiable appetite and they're never fully happy with anything. Women are only happy when they invest in things, i.e. makeup, leggings, purses. So when she's investing in you, and I'll talk about that on the Patreon, what happens is she falls in love with you. Shout out to Mr. Scott Gwen or Scott Nguyen. Late to the party, but cheers for the stream, dearest. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Guys, if you'd like to contribute via PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, I'll put the links up. All 100% proceeds go to me. If you appreciate this wisdom and content, go and get this live stream a thumbs up. I do this for you guys because I want you guys to live the most fulfilling, happy, fun life that you can possibly have. And how it starts is you acknowledging, number one, your shortcomings, and two, things you need to work on. Shout out to Robert A. Appreciate the work, brother. Get yourself a juice or a Mountain Dew. Thank you, brother. Listen, I've turned my life over to Fiji waters, man. So y'all donate to the Fiji Water Fund. Yes, I drink juice on occasion, but I've been trying to drink healthier and put things in my body that's healthy. That's part of my purpose as well. So I made changes to my life. Shout out to Xavier Sadler. Thank you, brother. That's one little tweak I tried to make, a change I made to my life. He said, there's for the dark road with that Mountain Dew. Yeah, Fiji water's over, but guess what? I feel better. I'm not as tired. Shout out to Mr. Salting. Thank you, brother. Next, to be the man every woman wants, is you got to work on your mental health. See, a lot of guys can get women, and I was like that in the past. They can get women and everything, but then what happens is, as soon as they get that woman, she eventually leaves them. No woman is just like plays games like that on that level. Like, women are attracted to you and they get with you for a reason. Now they sniff out beta and neediness and weakness, then that's when they jump ship. Not all the time. Sometimes they jump ship because there's another guy that they might be attracted to. But most times women leave, more often than not. They don't jump ship just because they found another guy, but they jump ship most of the time because they saw in you that you're not who you said you were. You were being fake with yourself. So after so long, after you got the sex and y'all hanging out, you start to sense and smell, man, you're not that alpha masculine guy I thought you were. Why you lie to me? That's what she tell you. She'll tell you, but that's what she tell herself. Why did you lie to me? So a lot of women, what they'll do, they'll pull a little test on you. They'll say, they'll become distant, and they'll pull back, just to see what you'll do, just to see if you'll get frustrated and become emotional. And as soon as you do, you know what happens? She says, "Oh, see, you ain't that guy that I thought you were. You're a liar." Then she go deals with another guy. She'll test your boundaries of masculinity to see if you're gonna put her in her place. Then if you don't do it, she don't tell you she's gonna get frustrated, but then she'll do something again. And if you fail that test, she'll say, "Oh, dude." It's funny, but they won't like straight up tell you, "Hey, I'm testing you." Then she'll do something else, and then if you let that slide, then she'll do one more test, and if you let that slide, she say, "You know what, man? I'm gonna start looking elsewhere." All the while, she's still continuing to test you to see if you that alpha guy, and then she's hoping that you she's hoping that you get it. While she's looking elsewhere, she's looking, and man, you still feel that. She says, "Man, hey, this is not gonna work out." And then you go crazy, and she go deal with another guy who exudes that strength. If you have any questions, hit the super chat. Donate to the church, man. You want to be the man every woman wants. What needs to happen is you have to be an animal within. Guys, no woman has ever friend zoned a bad boy. No woman has ever friend zoned a guy who was selfish. Have you ever heard of that? No woman has ever rejected a man who was selfish, who was passive. If you have a question, hit the super chat. Now I'm not going to say it no more. If you like a consultation, email me. Let's set up a one-on-one consultation, get you some good wisdom. Join the Patreon. If you have not followed me on Twitter yet, follow me at Darius M Network. Also follow me on Instagram at Darius M Network. I don't know the meaning of friend zone. Because guess what? I'm going to get to her before she gets to me. Now you might ask, Darius, how do you do that? Easy. I'm going to make things happen. I'm going to become sexual. I'm going to become physical. I'm going to let her know before she gets the opportunity to play games with me. I'm going to let her know, listen, I'm into you physically. Let's make things happen sexually. That's what I want. Everything else going to come after that. And if she is down, she's going to say, okay, cool. If she's not, guess what? I didn't give her the opportunity to friend zone me. You can leave if you want. But at the end of the day, I set the rules. That's what happens to a lot of men. They're not setting the rules. If you want to be the man that every woman wants, you have to have rules set and in place. Let these women know, hey, I'm looking for this. This is what I want. And if you're not down for it, okay, go deal with another beta guy. But you ain't gonna beta me. A lot of women guys, they try to beta you as well. They try to break your just turn you into a beta. So what you looking for? You wanna. I'm looking for a relationship. I'm not looking to hook up like that fast. I'm looking for a friendship. Okay, I understand what you're looking for. That's no big deal. This is what I'm looking for. So if you're not with that, then you can leave. Oh, see, you like all those other guys. No, I'm not like all those other guys. It's just that you weren't really into me like that. Because if you was into me like that, you'd make things happen. You'd be on my program. So guys, when a woman says, "Oh, I don't want a guy like all those other guys," yeah, of course you don't, because you see me as either you see me as a beta or you want to turn me into a beta, but I'm not going to let you do that. Shout out to Jeremy Haynes. You see the terms and conditions, so I cut you off. I never get friend zoned. No woman ever wastes my time, and I always get sex. That's because I put things on my playing field. I make things happen on my terms. and I let the ones who try to, you know, beta me, I let them go beta another guy. So she has no choice but to be. She has no choice. Call the show 630-618-7110. We got 391 people here. Guys, everybody gets a thumbs up. We're going to take calls when we get to 225 likes. Everybody who's watching, get us a thumbs up. We already got 4 people calling right now. Everybody gets live stream a thumbs up. We're going to take calls when we get to 225 likes. Shout out to TJ McAvoy Jensen. Great to see you. If you have any question that would like a one-on-one consultation, guys, I'm here for you. It don't even have to be about women. It could be finances. It could be growth internally. It could be working out. It could be whatever. I've helped guys in all areas of life because everybody's struggling and everybody needs some assistance from time to time. Go ahead, talk to us. Where you from? Yo.
Yo.
Talk to us, man.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Darius?
How's it going, brother? Talk loud for us. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What's your name, man?
My name's Shane Wheeler.
Shane Wheeler?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Talk to us, Shane.
Shane Wheeler.
Okay. All right, where are you calling from?
Yeah. I'm calling from Chicago.
Okay. So you on home turf. How's it going, man?
Yeah. It's going good. How about you?
Great.
I had a few questions.
Well, ask us one. Give us one. Give us your main one.
My main one?
Yes.
All right. So it's a little situation at work, right? And a female situation, and this she Hispanic, and like we talked for a while, you know, like we vibed.
What do you guys talk? How about this? How old are you?
I'm 20.
How old is she?
She 19.
She's 19. And you guys work the same shift?
Yeah, we work at Walmart.
Okay.
We work the same shift in a morning shift.
Okay, morning shift. And are you black or white or?
Yeah, I'm black, and she's Hispanic.
She is Hispanic. Okay. And you guys talk about what?
I mean, we was talking, like, we was really vibing, you know, like, we was vibing, you know, and, like, whole time she had a boyfriend, you know. She had a boyfriend, she was talking about other dudes, and, like, I was cool with that, but it's like, it was almost as if she wanted my attention, like, she didn't, you know, want to, you know, like, make stuff happen. Like, we were gonna link, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we was gonna link, and she was supposed to come to my crib, but it's like, I don't know, she seemed weird, like.
Well, okay, did you guys exchange numbers, or was y'all just talking about this at Walmart?
No, yeah, we exchanged numbers.
Okay, and then when you exchanged numbers, she said, oh, she's supposed to come to your crib and hang out, link up, get together, and she agreed on it, right?
Right.
And what happened?
Okay, so after that, like, she, like, I guess I didn't like plan accordingly. So it's like after that she just like kind of bagged away type deal. Like it was like she was draining me, like for my attention.
Okay. Now after you planned the date or get together to come over your place, how was she acting at work? Was she like talking to you still? Was she distant?
No, yeah, she was still looking. She was saying hey. She was still looking at me and stuff.
Okay. Now, did you plan? What date did you plan? Was it like a Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday? What was it?
Yeah, it was a Saturday. It was Saturday night.
Oh, Saturday night, and then she just went ghost.
Yeah, basically.
Well, the reason being is you gotta understand. You said she has a boyfriend, right, in the beginning,
Yeah.
and you said she's talking to other guys as well, right?
Right.
So first and foremost, were you just trying to smash and hook up, or were you looking for a relationship out of her?
I mean, look, you want to be honest?
Yes, be honest with us, brother.
So I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted a vibe. Like I wanted, like I'm not gonna lie. Like, cause she a good looking girl, you know, and she cool. Like she had a good personality and everything. I was looking for like, you know, a vibe in a relationship type deal.
Okay.
I mean,
So you're looking for a relationship from her. Now she already has a boyfriend.
well,
So let's just say hypothetically, her boyfriend is Juan or Miguel because she is Hispanic. Let's say his name is George or whatever, and she broke up with him. She said, "I'm leaving my boyfriend to come be with you."
well,
Would you allow that to happen? Would you be like, "Okay, cool"?
um, to be honest, maybe.
Why aren't you like 100%? Why would you like, yeah, okay, baby, we gonna be together? Why wouldn't you?
Because I mean, like I'm dealing with other females as well. It's just like I don't know, like I wouldn't be willing, like, because I don't know. It's like I watch a lot of your videos. Um, you know, I like the red pill content. It's just like I don't want to put my all in one. You know?
But you said you wouldn't mind her being your girlfriend and
Yeah, like vibe and everything. Yeah, like I wouldn't mind, but like I wouldn't want to put all my potatoes in one basket. You know, at the
okay.
same time.
So she'd be a roster type of girl. Well, here's the thing. Anywho, she is already has a boyfriend. So even if she left him for you, she'd do you the same way, right? So she's for the streets. I mean, you live in Chicago, I do as well. So I know how the women are. So uh, the thing about it is she's using you for attention. That's the only thing. She just a lot of women. She's young. She's only 20. She's probably she's literally in her. She's getting to her prime, and she has a little boyfriend, a beta provider, who's probably not even getting the sex like that. I'll be honest with you, and she's looking for other meat. She's looking for attention. That's how really young girls do. That's why it's not good for you to get in a relationship like that anyway. And you only what 20, and she's 19 years old, correct?
Correct.
So there's no point of really getting into anything right now. You should focus on you moving up. Hey, you work at Walmart, move it up in there if you want to, or get another stream of income. But
Yeah.
again, never put all your eggs in one basket. She's a good looking girl, but you have a good conversation. But you don't want to be with this particular chick.
Yes.
She's 19. She don't know what she wants. She's everywhere. Only thing she wants is attention and basically it.
Basically.
Yeah. So you need to move on. Just here's what I want you to do though. Pro tip, and I'll talk about this more on the Patreon.
Okay.
When you see this particular girl, when next time you going to work?
Tomorrow.
Did you work today or yesterday?
Yeah, I work today.
Did you see her?
Yeah.
Did she talk to you and say, hey, what's up?
No, she just looked at me like, you know, like she just like every time I look at her, it's like she's draining, you know, like I feel drained afterwards, you know.
Right. You know why you feel drained? Because you put in all that energy and time into talking to her, and then she rejected you. It's like a lot of women, what they'll do, even if I'm 31, women will do this at 31, 41, 51. They'll just talk to you and talk to you. Then when it's time to hang out, they just cut contact. That's because they know that if she happened to get together with you this past Saturday and you had sex, there's a high chance that attention and that desire that you were, craving, or excuse me, that you were pushing out to her, she's not going to receive that anymore. That's why she just stopped talking to you. So now she just sapped you. She latched on. She drained all your energy and emotions and time dry and got your validation. And then she, boop, now she looking over here and she act like you don't exist and she in la la land. That's because she knows you just another sucker she got for attention. That's all. She doing a lot of guys like that as well as we speak.
Yeah.
And she just want attention. She's 19.
I think that's crazy though. Like this is I think it's crazy to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's how women are. They want to feel desire, especially she's a good looking girl, right?
Right.
And she's 19. She just wants attention, and she knows she can get it.
Right.
All right, that's it, brother.
All right, God bless. Thank you.
Thanks, brother.
Bye.
We've all been there. How? If you have a question, hit the super chat, my brothers. Call the show 630-618-7110. Patreon link, guys. We talk about more in depth on the Patreon about different things. So get on there, man. We got a lot of good wisdom. I'll put the Patreon link up. Get on the next level game tier. I do it for you guys. Being a man, every woman wants also, is by withholding your validation. Knowing when to use it. Because I said in the previous video on the main channel, it's a weapon. Just like sex is a weapon for women, your validation and attention is a weapon. So like that previous guy that called, that worked at Walmart, shout out to him. What happened was he was just giving all his, his power to her, talking and everything. And guess what? She didn't give him nothing. It's your currency. It's the most important thing you have. Now, a lot of guys say, man, the reason why I ignored her and she still didn't hit me back, well, that's because she went into you, and that's no big deal. What's your name? Talk to us where you from.
This is John from New York.
Talk loud for us, brother John.
This is John. I'm happy to hear and get through to you. I've been watching you a lot on YouTube for quite a while.
Great. How old are you, brother John?
Well, I don't look it, but I'm 37.
37, cool.
Yeah, people think I look like I'm 25. I got real good genes. I've been doing well.
Good. It's good. You take care of yourself. What's up? Talk to us.
Well, I've been, I went through a really bad breakup a while ago. I was married for 14 years, and, I wasn't being treated right. I wanted to do better for myself. So I got with this young girl. She was 24 at the time. We lived together for like a whole year, and she broke it off with me to go back to her ex-fiance.
Now, you said she was 27?
She was 24 when I met her, and I was like 35.
Okay, and then did you move in with her, or did she move in with you?
I moved in with her.
See, that's strike one. Whack.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yep.
So you moved in with her.
I definitely screwed up, and I know it. And I've been, watching all this red pill stuff for a while now, and I've realized where I made a lot of mistakes.
Now, question: did she have any children?
No.
Okay. Did you have any children?
I have one child, but she lives with her mother.
Okay. And she broke up with you and left you and got back with her ex-fiance.
Well, she tried to. He just became a doctor, and I think that's kind of like the thing. Like, he became so she kind of like put him on ice for a while, and I kind of always had this sneaking suspicion that, she might have been playing me, and just kind of like, I was just being like this human blanket for her, just kind of, just keeping her warm until he kind of became a doctor. And sure enough, the moment he became a doctor, she left me. She denied it up and down, but I kind of caught her in her lies, and I realized the very same day she broke up with me, she went to go see this guy.
Now, does the guy live far away, or does he live near?
Well, he came up to visit at that time, but he lives like probably an hour away from us. Okay. And so I kept the apartment, and it's funny, like she ends up moving like right across the street.
And she moved across the street to her own place, or with the guy?
Her own apartment.
Okay.
And she's living with some gay roommate who she knew from back in college. Okay. And so it's like she can't be alone.
Okay. And
we've been broken up now for a good 4, maybe 5 months, and I just kind of bumped into her at Walmart the other day.
And what did she say to you?
She was just really polite, very cordial. I mean, she's tried to make some excuses every now and then to try to see me. We got a cat together, and we have a mutual friend who just lives right down the hall. And sometimes she'll come in and she'll text me out of the blue, but it's a weird situation because she has me like blocked on everything, but she'll email me.
Is the mutual friend a guy or a female?
It's a female.
Okay. And you said she has you blocked on social media?
Oh yeah, everything. She's
What,
got me blocked on Facebook, Snapchat, all that stuff.
okay, so Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram too.
We don't have Instagram.
Okay, so she blocked you on all social media platforms, and she left you. Now, when she broke up with you, how did she break you the news? Was it over text? Was it phone call? Or?
She did it real cowardly. She texted me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then what did she say? Hey, it's over with, or?
She tried to give me the whole, it's not me, it's not you, it's me. She swore up and down it didn't have anything to do with her ex, and she just wanted to work on herself.
That's usually an excuse for cold word. I'm looking to monkey branch or be with another guy. So
Yeah.
she left you with the apartment, correct?
Yeah, she kind of fought for it though. She kind of came back to me like she did break up, and then I kind of like wooed her back in. I probably should have just left her alone and just been like, you need to get your shit, get out of here. But she came back, and we thought we could work things out. But then during that time, we were broken up. Like I slept with another lady because I'm like, hey, I'm single now. I'm gonna bring another woman over here and have some fun. And so she found out about that, and we'd been drinking a little bit, and so it blew up. She ended up smacking me and stuff, and I'm like,
Okay,
you need to
wait,
go.
hold on. So when you invited this other woman over your place, and she had moved out already, correct?
Well, we'd been broken up, but she didn't. She still had all her stuff in the apartment.
Okay, so where did she move though? Did she stay in the apartment with you?
Oh no, she was staying with friends during that time.
Okay, so she was staying with friends, and then you invited another girl over after she gave you a pink slip, and
Yep.
you drinking, hanging out with this other girl, you smash, you hook up, have a good time. Now, how did she find out? Did she just drive by and see the girl over there?
Well, no, the truth came out like after we had gotten back together for a little bit, and I was drinking. We were at our friends down the hallway, and she and her friend, our mutual friend, kind of overheard me talking from the hallway because I pretty much lied. When she came back to me, she's like, "Oh, did you sleep with this girl?" And my whole opinion was it was like none of your business because just like it was none of my business that you were going to see your ex-fiance.
Right. Cool. So, question. She just wants her cake and eat it too. But so
Yeah.
when she did you try to get her back? You say, "Hey, let's go to dinner." Did she just come back to you?
Well, I put the moves on her, and
What do you mean moves?
I started kissing. Well, she came back. She was playing this game where she was coming and grabbing some clothes every day, and she still was like being real bitchy towards me during that whole week when I kind of called her out on going to see her ex. But her whole attitude and demeanor changed the moment she found out that I was going to see a girl on Friday night and we were going to be hanging out because I let it be known to her because she wanted to come back into the apartment. I'm like, no, you broke up with me. I'm not gonna be hanging out with you. I'm not gonna let you come back into my apartment.
Was the name under was the lease under her name or under your name?
It was under both of our names.
Okay. And now after she's long gone and she moved out and she's with someone else. Fast forward to yesterday after you guys seen each other at Walmart, you talked or whatever. What did you guys talk about when you seen her?
It was pretty much. I didn't say much. I kind of came up behind her. I saw her checking her stuff out at the checkout line, and she turns around and she was a little startled, so I start checking my stuff out at the thing over, and at the end, all I said to her was, "Hey, it was fun shopping with you," and she told me like, "Have a good night." So it was really short and brief.
Were you expecting more out of that interaction?
Not really.
Okay. Do you still care about her?
I do, but a lot of me realizes like it was a very toxic relationship. I pretty much ripped off another dude. You reap what you sow. And the thing is, she pretty much did to me what she did to her ex. And it's weird though because I still feel like there is this chemistry between us. Like
How?
we really did click, and it's funny that we're even bumping into each other. I mean, this is
Well, you didn't bump into each other. You just snuck up behind her.
pretty much, yeah. But what are the chances of two people being at Walmart at the same time?
A lot. I've seen a lot of women I've slept with at Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
But here's the thing, brother. Let's get to the part where she blocked you on all social media, and did she? When the last time she texted you? Like you guys talked?
Oh, she emailed me a little while back
Now she
because we still have a lot of stuff like in common, and like I use like the Prime to watch a movie, and she pretty much said, "Hey, don't be using my Prime," and I'm like, and I Venmoed her some money, and I'm like, "Hey, it was an accident. I'm sorry." So that was like the last time.
so you Venmo her some money because you use Amazon Prime,
That's right.
and you guys got a cat together.
Yeah.
Who
Now the
bought
cat's hers though.
who bought the cat?
Well, I got it through a friend of mine. It was a friend of mine, and it was funny because the cat actually liked me more than her.
Okay.
But she had to take the cat when she left. Like she had to do that.
Okay. Now does she have? Is the cat still with you or with her now?
It's with her.
Okay, with her. So the cat's gone. And take us back to the time that she smacked you in the face.
Yeah, like I said, I was drinking, we were all drinking, and she overheard me talking to some guys about how I'd invited this woman over while we were broken up, and I was kind of, proud of it because it was so easy, it was effortless. This girl's phenomenal, and I'm actually still seeing this girl on a regular basis. Like we're now boyfriend girlfriend.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
And
she's gorgeous.
and
Yeah.
that's good. So you moved on. Now you haven't fully moved on because I can tell you right now, if your ex girlfriend hit you up tomorrow or tonight and said, "Hey, you know what? I really miss you, and I really want to make things happen. I want to make things work out." I guarantee you take her back.
A lot of people have said that they've like suggested like, but I don't think I would. I really don't think I would.
Now, has there been abuse ever, physically or verbally? Because her smacking you, that has it been, anything physical happening in the past between you two? Be honest.
That was the first time she ever laid hands on me like that.
Has she called you a name out of your name or anything?
She was kind of like being derogatory at times and very disrespectful at times. She'd call me bish,
Oh,
and I'm like,
she called you.
whatever.
Oh,
I just felt like it was really disrespectful.
yeah. You should have got rid of her then.
I should have. Actually, I broke up with her a couple different times because of some of the stuff that was coming out of her mouth. And she'd always be like, "Oh, I'll change. Things will be different." And I was stupid, and I listened to her. I believed her, and I took her back.
Yeah,
And I got, I think part of the problem was I got too attached.
right.
I got very attached. I was coming out of a long marriage. Here's this young, beautiful girl, and we had a lot of fun together, and definitely still care about this girl.
Wow,
But
she smacked you in the face,
yeah, it's messed up.
and on top of that, she left you for another guy, or she broke up with you. Um, why do you? I don't. You're
Well,
hol-
the thing
are you,
is,
are you
Jimmy,
hol- you're holding on to the past things. I think.
yeah, I think to a certain degree, like I have been holding on to the past. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Here's what you need to do because she's blocked you on social media. She disrespects you, not just smacking you in the face. 2, she cheated on you and left you with another guy. 3, she blocked you on 2 social media platforms, but she has the audacity to email you. You know how beta and petty that is, right? So here's what I want you to do, brother.
Yeah.
Make sure she has all her belongings out of your place. Um, just give her everything, whatever it is. Set it outside. Heck, I even throw it in the garbage. Throw all the crap away. Uh, you can just block her on everything. Block her phone number. Block her on email. You can just flag it as spam. And understand that this situation happened. Now it's time for you to move on. But when you move on, make sure you have a foundation that you don't get treated disrespectfully and called names, all this other goofy stuff. So this next woman you're dealing with, or the woman you're currently dealing with,
Yeah.
has there been any flakiness or disrespectful behavior?
No, she's been great. She's been super respectful. She's been really good,
Okay.
and I couldn't ask for a better woman. Yeah, the only problem with the woman I'm with now though is she's got some kids.
Well, you said you couldn't ask for a better woman. Now you're saying that's a problem. So that's not a better woman for you. Right?
Possibly. I mean, it hasn't Like, I haven't even met the kids yet. Like, we're just kind of, she's coming over to my place.
Well, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that should happen. You hanging out, hooking up with her, because what's gonna happen is she's gonna. How many kids she got?
She got 3.
She got 3 kids. How old is she?
She's 32.
32 with 3 kids. Was she ever married?
Yes.
Okay. And she has 3 kids. Now, what you don't want to get into is dealing with those 3 kids. I can see if she had 1 kid, but she got not 2 but 3 kids. Is the father involved? You know?
She's got 2 different fathers, 2 different marriages. You know, they were very abusive men.
That's what she tell you.
Well, actually, I know for a fact because like she got like one of the guys actually got like stabbed her and stuff. And
well, what does she do? What does she do to deserve that? Not saying it was warranted, but she had a play in this stuff. No man is gonna just up and stab and do something malicious like that.
Well, from what I heard, like they're very insecure and jealous, and in court he said it's because she was so pretty.
Well, here's the thing: when women say that, 99 times out of 100, she was really flirty with different guys. And when a man is with a woman, he doesn't want his woman to be flirty, dressing this way, going out doing this, interact with all these type of dudes. So that's why those dudes. Now, I wouldn't react like that. I would just, demoted her to side chick status and just smash. But when dudes do that type of stuff, she's promiscuous. She's already has one baby daddy. She got married. You don't want to be that third. You don't want to be that next guy. So here's my recommendation to you, and I strongly recommend you do it. Hang out, hook up, have a good time. Do not meet those kids. Don't talk about marriage or her moving in. None of that, because she has a track record of doing all this goofy stuff. Who cares if she got stabbed? Nobody care about that. I don't care if Freddy Krueger or Jason stabbed her in her ribs. Doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is somebody did that, and there's a high chance that man, she antagonized those men or that man or those men. They didn't just come in out of nowhere and just come through the door and just stab her. She most likely did something. Now, I'm not saying it was the right thing to do, but she provoked and she poked the bear. All right? Anything else, brother?
No, that was it. I'll definitely take everything you said under consideration. I've been enjoying your content. Keep up the good work, brother.
Thanks, brother.
It's been great.
Keep your head up, man. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
This is why I don't believe. Now, I take what women say with a grain of salt, due to the fact that they'll say, "Oh, I was abused by my ex-boyfriend," or "He did this," or "He left me with the kids." But what you won't tell you is there's a high chance that the father wanted to be there and see his son or daughter or children, but the mother was like, "Oh, I ain't letting that happen. Oh, nope, I'm gonna make it difficult." And as a man, you just get tired. You say, "Man, I ain't dealing with that." Then you just, go about your business. And let her, do whatever she's going to do. So to always trust me, women always have a hand in everything. Women instigate listen, the vast majority of stuff, women instigate, poke, and then when you do something, you lash out or whatever, then she plays the victim, then she goes to the next guy and say, "Oh, look, this guy, he gave me a bruise on my arm. Look, see, he scratched me a big scratch." And you know what you're going to do? You're like, "Oh, man, he did? Man, that's crazy. That's bogus, man. Man, these dudes, man, they crazy." But she won't tell you that she was trying to claw him and scratch him in his face, and he just most likely just moved her away. That's how she most likely got the scratch. Or she was most likely cheating and got the phone here somewhere, and he got the phone and he got it, and they tussling because she didn't want him to find out who she was talking to. There's always 2 sides to every story. That's why I don't believe none of these what these women say. I just say what you got to ask is if even if it's true, you got to say, "So why did he do that? What made him do that?" Most guys just say, "Oh man, that's crazy, man. Wow, these dudes that would never be me. I could never do that to you." And she just smiling because she knows you won't question her because you want the sex so bad you want to be with her. You won't question, why did he do that? What made him do that? Oh, you know what women say? I don't know. I don't know why he just scratched me. I don't know why he did it. So he just woke up one day and just sleepwalked and said, "Ah, ah, ah." He just sleepwalking and He didn't do that stuff. She had a hand in that. Right? And then, guys, we're keeping this live stream up. Make sure everybody get this live stream a like. Give it a thumbs up. How to be the man every woman wants. Everybody get this live stream a thumbs up. If you're watching, we have 416 likes. Let's get it to 300 likes. Get this live stream a thumbs up. Women have no shame using things to their advantage. Marriage is like putting yourself... Like the stream, guys. Shout out to all you brothers in here. If you enjoy the stream, get this live stream a thumbs up. Of course, we'll be live Thursday and live Sunday. I do this for you, man. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you're watching and you appreciate the content. Women get everything handed to them. They love instigating, creating drama. See, they don't get everything handed to them, per se. They just get it handed to them by the beta weak guys. Guys, you understand. Let women leave you for guys who are weak. Let women leave you for low quality guys. Because those guys gonna deal with that headache and that drama. That disrespect. All right? And now we out of here.